There are places on Earth that don't look like Earth at all. A lake so alkaline its waters can turn animals into stone. A forest of razor-sharp limestone where almost nothing can walk. Mountains nearly 2 billion years old, rising above the clouds like the edge of another world. Across our planet, landscapes exist so strange. They seem to defy the rules of the earth itself. From the crimson waters of Lake Natron in Tanzania to the sky-high monasteries of Meteora in Greece, from the prehistoric plateau of Mount Roraima to the alien forests of Socotra, drifting in the Arabian Sea. These are places where geology becomes surreal, where nature begins to resemble another planet. And yet, every one of them exists here, on Earth. In this film, we explore the most extraordinary landscapes on our planet, places so unusual they look like they belong to another world. Huashan Mountain is one of the 5 sacred mountains of China, renowned for its perilous and vibrant trails, many segments requiring hikers to walk on narrow slabs of rock over 1 foot, 30 centimeters wide. Known as the Mount Head Station of China, Huashan attracts millions of tourists each year with its stunning landscapes and rich historical culture. Huashan has a long history with numerous Buddhist and Taoist temples, including the Shijing Temple, which was built in the 7th century. This has significantly enriched the cultural value of this mountain. The highest peak of Huashan, known as the North Peak, reaches an elevation of 7,070 feet, 2,158 meters. This summit draws visitors for its magnificent views and exhilarating experiences. Few people know that this mountain once served as a refuge for many sages and ancient poets, creating a unique cultural history of immense value. Huashan is not only a paradise for adventurers, but also a repository of legends and the cultural heritage of humanity. Tianmen Mountain, with its natural arch-shaped canyon, towering 1,500 feet high, is known as the Heaven's Gate. This is the mountain's signature highlight, drawing the attention of visitors. The summit of Tianmen Mountain rises 5,000 feet above sea level and is the highest mountain in the Zhangjiajie area. With this impressive altitude, it offers a breathtaking view for nature enthusiasts. To reach the mountain's peak, visitors must travel along a winding road that is 7.5 miles long with 99 bends, making it one of the most serpentine roads in the world. This journey is not only a challenge, but also an exciting experience. Additionally, the Tianmen Mountain cable car system spans approximately 7,500 feet, making it the longest cable car in the world in mountainous regions. This is a fantastic way for visitors to enjoy the surrounding scenery. Finally, at the summit, there is a vast area covering around 2,400 acres that features a rich ecosystem and unique architectural constructions, creating an ideal destination for those who love exploration and discovery. Guoliang Tunnel Road is a marvel of human perseverance and creativity. Built entirely through the voluntary efforts of local residents, construction of this tunnel began in 1972, utilizing simple tools. The tunnel is approximately 0.75 miles, 1.2 kilometers long, cutting through the mountain, showcasing human talent when faced with nature. The maximum height of the tunnel is 13 feet, 4 meters, and the width is about 12 feet, 3.6 meters, allowing for vehicle passage. However, typically only one vehicle can pass at a time. Not only serving as a means of transportation, Guoliang Tunnel Road was originally intended to connect a remote village to the outside world. This tunnel has become a symbol of the hard work and spirit of unity among the local community. With its picturesque scenery, Guoliang Tunnel Road serves as a vibrant cultural heritage, leaving a profound impression on those who see it. It is not just a road, but also a testament to the strength of the human will. Cappadocia, with hundreds of natural cone-shaped rock formations, has been formed over millions of years due to the erosion of volcanic rock. This unique landscape attracts tourists from all over, eager to explore the extraordinary natural beauty that this place offers. This area was once an important region for early Christianity. Hundreds of churches and monasteries carved into the rock not only symbolize faith, but also preserve cultural heritage and valuable pieces of religious art. Cappadocia is also famous for around 36 underground cities, with Derinkuyu being the largest. At a depth of approximately 280 feet, this location can accommodate up to 20,000 people, reflecting the ingenuity and cleverness of ancient residents in designing for safe habitation. Additionally, the tunnel systems built thousands of years ago have helped residents move safely during attacks. This strategy not only demonstrates creativity, but also plays a crucial role in the history of Cappadocia. Finally, Cappadocia is renowned for its hot air balloon flights each morning. Over 100 hot air balloons soar through the sky, providing an incredible experience for visitors as they take in the stunning scenery from above. These moments will leave you with unforgettable memories. Kjeragbolten, a granite boulder wedged in the vastness of Norway's high places, becomes both a balancing point and a quiet dare to those who seek it. Suspended nearly 3,200 feet, or about 1,000 meters, above the sparkling waters of Lysefjord in Rogaland. This remarkable stone seems to hover impossibly between two sheer cliffs, surrounded by cold alpine air and the echoing silence that defines this northern land. Formed over 10,000 years ago by glacial retreat and frost, Kjeragbolten's existence is the result of both relentless natural force and a singular chance, making it one of the region's most iconic and mysterious features. Standing here, visitors often feel the quiet thrill of the void below their feet and the wonder of nature's improbable artistry. It is a place shaped by time and risk, where the sense of vulnerability is matched only by a surprising serenity. In this high realm, one is reminded that the world is as much defined by what endures as by the spaces in between. Lake Natron, located in Tanzania, is famous for one unique feature. The water's pH level is extremely high, reaching 12. This makes the lake highly alkaline, creating a harsh environment where most animals cannot survive. However, this special environment is the breeding ground for the lesser flamingo. Lake Natron is one of the primary breeding sites for this species, where millions of flamingos gather during the breeding season. The color of the water in Lake Natron is also quite special. The water appears red or orange due to the presence of minerals like natron. This makes the lake a prominent spot, attracting the attention of photographers and scientists alike. The water temperature in Lake Natron can rise to 140 degrees Fahrenheit. This extreme heat makes the living conditions there incredibly harsh. Only a few types of bacteria can thrive in this environment. One more fascinating aspect of the lake is that it is known as the death zone for animals. When an animal accidentally falls into the lake, its body may become petrified due to the chemical reactions with the alkaline water. This creates eerie images of fossilized creatures. Meteora. Wisdom and wonder seem suspended in the air as ancient faith finds its place upon the impossible stone pillars. Rising above the green valleys of the Thessaly region in Greece, these sky-high monasteries appear to float, their ochre walls and tiled roofs catching the golden light, while swallows wheel in the vast silence. Built starting in the 14th century, the Meteora monasteries once sheltered monks fleeing invading armies, their sanctuaries perched atop sandstone cliffs soaring up to 1,500 feet, or about 460 meters, above the forests and fields below. Even now, a hush lingers, part spiritual awe, part the patient endurance of stone shaped by wind and time. Meteora holds both solitude and community in its embrace, a refuge carved from rock, yet a beacon seen from miles around. As dusk falls and the sky turns indigo, Meteora whispers questions of what endures and how a frail human spirit sometimes reaches far beyond the earth. Pamukkale travertines feel like a natural amphitheater of pale stone, shaped slowly by warm springs and time. In southwestern Turkey, the landscape turns unusually bright under the Anatolian sun. At Pamukkale travertines, Denizli, Turkey, mineral-rich water seeps and flows, leaving thin layers of calcium carbonate behind. Season by season, Those deposits build the familiar stepped basins. Visitors often arrive from the nearby city of Denizli and then walk barefoot along designated paths to protect the fragile surfaces. The air carries a faint mineral scent, and the stone stays cool where water is still moving. Above the terraces, the ruins of Hierapolis sit on the plateau, with a theatre and ancient streets that hint at long-running spa traditions in Turkey. Not far away, the antique pool, fed by the same thermal system, holds toppled columns beneath clear water. Beyond Pamukkale, and the Aegean region offers other contrasts. The broad Meander River Valley, small farming towns, and the coastal light that has drawn people to Western Turkey for centuries. Yet the plateau here keeps its own quieter weather and pace. As afternoon shifts, shadows settle into each rim, and the water turns from milky blue to glassy grey. The sound is mostly gentle trickling, interrupted by footsteps and the occasional gust across the open slope. What stays in the mind is the terraces themselves, chalk white, scalloped steps, holding shallow pools, each lip edged with fresh mineral lace. Wadi Rum is often called the Valley of the Moon, a name that highlights its surreal landscapes resembling those found on other planets. This striking environment has attracted filmmakers and astronauts alike, drawn to its otherworldly beauty. Covering over 280 square miles, Wadi Rum features stunning sandstone cliffs that soar nearly 1,750 feet above the valley floor. This remarkable topography makes it a popular destination for rock climbers and adventurers seeking a thrilling experience. The desert is home to more than 25,000 petroglyphs, dating back as far as 10,000 years. These ancient carvings showcase the rich history of human activity in the area, providing insight into the lives of those who once roamed this majestic landscape. Wadi Rum's unique ecosystem is noteworthy as well. It includes rare species such as the sand gazelle and various endemic plants that thrive in this arid environment, highlighting the desert's delicate yet vital biodiversity. Known for its stunning night skies, Wadi Rum is also part of a designated dark sky reserve. This status allows travelers to experience breathtaking views of stars and celestial events free from the intrusion of light pollution. Chocolate Hills, rising gently across the heart of Bohol, these mysterious mounds reveal nature's quiet artistry and the enduring wonder of the Philippines. A blanket of over 1,000 soft, conical hills spreads beneath the open sky, their grass-green slopes turning a rich brown in the dry season, as if the land has been dusted with cocoa powder. Scientists believe these earth forms originated from ancient coral and limestone, shaped by rain and centuries of erosion, while local legends tell of giants weeping or lovers lost, stories passed down through generations to explain their unlikely geometry. Standing here, with humid air and bird song swirling together, there's a gentle awe in realizing how both time and myth carve meaning into the landscape. The hills evoke a quiet paradox, uniform yet unique, familiar yet otherworldly. In this sea of rolling shapes, we're reminded that the world still holds secrets hidden in plain sight, waiting patiently for understanding. Fjadrargljufur Canyon. Here, the land tells a story of ancient patience, where water and time have carved meaning into stone. Along Iceland's misty south coast, near the quiet village of Kirkjubæjarklaustur, green moss pours down the canyon's sheer walls, and the Fjadra River glimmers 100 feet below, about 30 meters, threading through a corridor of basalt formed by volcanic fire. Scientists believe this gorge began to take shape at the tail end of the last ice age, some 2 million years ago, sculpted gradually as melting glacial waters wore down the bedrock. Standing at the rim, you feel a hush descend, a gentle reminder that creation often happens in silence and slow movement. The dramatic cliffs are raw and wild, yet the soft moss and meandering stream soften what might otherwise be harsh, inviting wonder rather than fear. In places like this, the distant past feels close, and the Earth's ongoing transformation continues to echo in the present.
Lake Hillier, un lago donde el color se convierte en una pregunta, no solo en una vista. Este surrealista tramo de agua rosa descansa tranquilamente en Middle Island, frente a la costa sur de Australia Occidental. Su vívido tono destaca contra los bosques verdes circundantes y el profundo azul del océano cercano. Descubierto en 1802 por el navegante Matthew Flinders, el llamativo color de Lake Hillier ha despertado curiosidad durante siglos. y ahora se sabe que resulta de microalgas y bacterias que prosperan en sus aguas salinas, creando su característico rosa a través de un proceso natural, incluso cuando se extraen del lago. Al estar de pie en sus playas blancas, hay una extraña comodidad en observar la delicada frontera donde lo inesperado se encuentra con lo familiar, despertando una tranquila sensación de asombro. Aquí, el suave choque entre ciencia y misterio se siente a la vez acogedor y sin resolver, recordándonos cuánto todavía nos sorprende el mundo en lugares simples. En tal vibrante silencio, la mente se desliza hacia afuera, contemplando qué otros secretos guarda la naturaleza escondidos, justo más allá de nuestra vista cotidiana.
Preikestolen, standing as a testament to nature's grandeur. Preikestolen embodies both awe and humility, its purpose carved by eons rather than by hands. Jutting nearly 2,000 feet, or over 600 meters, above the shimmering waters of the Lyse Fjord in Norway's Rogaland region, the massive stone plateau balances on the edge of space, wind carrying whispers across its flat, exposed surface. Formed by glacial thaw and frost some 10,000 years ago, this iconic cliff has long attracted pilgrims and wanderers, its ancient chiseled edges a silent witness to time beyond human memory. Standing at the precipice stirs quiet wonder, a mixture of vulnerability and freedom, as if the vast Nordic sky both welcomes and humbles those who linger. Here, the serenity of northern silence contrasts with the hidden turbulence below, where mountain roots meet dark, waiting water. In places like this, shaped by forces far greater than ourselves, we remember how landscapes can shape the stories people choose to tell and the journeys they dare to imagine. Paro Taktsang, also known as the Tiger's Nest, is situated at an elevation of 10,250 feet, 3,120 meters above sea level, offering a breathtaking view. This temple was built in the 17th century and is one of the most significant Buddhist temples in Bhutan, closely associated with the legend of Padmasambhava, the founder of Tibetan Buddhism. To reach Paro Taktsang, visitors must hike approximately 4.5 miles, 7.2 kilometers, from the starting point in the Paro Valley, with an ascent of up to 1,200 feet, 366 meters. Along the way, you will be treated to stunning scenery of nature. A little-known detail is that Paro Taktsang suffered significant damage in 1998, but was quickly restored. Today, the temple attracts thousands of visitors each year, becoming a symbol of resilience and culture. Paro Taktsang is not just a cultural heritage site, it is also nestled amid beautiful natural landscapes. Pine forests and cherry blossoms create a magical scene, especially in the spring. The journey to this site is an unforgettable experience in life. Torres del Paine. In the far south of Chile, this wind-shaped wilderness embodies nature's raw grandeur and its silent endurance. Against a backdrop of snow-dusted granite towers, the icy turquoise lakes of the Magallanes region shimmer beneath restless Patagonian skies, while herds of guanacos graze quietly on the tawny grasslands. Established as a protected area midway through the 20th century, Torres del Paine covers more than 447,000 acres, or approximately 181,000 hectares, sheltering rare wildlife and ancient traces of the Tehuelche people who once called this land home. A walk along its trails is an invitation to humility, where each gust of frigid wind reminds visitors of both nature's challenge and its refuge. Here, glaciers grind ever downward, even as flowers reach upward in fleeting bloom, a quiet tension between endurance and fragility. And in that balance, the park echoes a universal truth, that wild places, in all their contradictions, remain essential to the human spirit everywhere. Itokotormit, a village carved into the edge of the world. Itokotormit embodies the quiet resilience of what many call the most remote place on Earth. Pastel-hued houses dot the rugged coastline of East Greenland, their colors bright against the endless, icy plains and the deep, ever-changing blues of the Greenland Sea. Established in the early 1900s, this settlement emerged when a handful of Inuit families braved the journey north, seeking new hunting grounds far from civilization, more than 1,300 miles, or just over 2,100 kilometers from Greenland's capital. Life here is dictated by the frozen months, the rhythms of the sea, and a silence so profound that even the crunch of snow feels amplified, linking daily existence to a sense of shared perseverance. Isolation here brings both hardship and protection, a barrier from modern chaos, but a challenge to connection and supply. Yet in this vast solitude, one can sense the fragile bond between human spirit and the enduring extremes of nature, quietly inviting us to reflect on the shapes of our own boundaries in a world still filled with distant frontiers. Angel Falls, the spirit of falling water, finds its most dramatic expression in this remote corner of the world, where earth and sky connect in an endless, misty ribbon. From deep within Canaima National Park in southeastern Venezuela, the falls plunge straight from a tabletop mountain, their waters cascading for more than 3,200 feet, or nearly 980 meters, as vapor and sunlight dance together across emerald jungle canopies. Discovered outside of indigenous legend only in the 1930s by American aviator Jimmy Angel, the falls are named for this chance encounter, even as local Pemon people had always known this place as Karepakupai Meru, waterfall of the deepest place. In their ceaseless descent, the world feels both smaller and far more mysterious, inviting us to wonder what other marvels remain just out of sight, awaiting discovery. Mount Roraima, an ancient sentinel rising above the clouds, Mount Roraima invites travelers to witness the intersection of legend and geology. Sheer cliffs drop dramatically from its tabletop summit, unveiling mist-draped ledges and sweeping views over the Gran Sabana of Venezuela, where emerald rainforests meet endless savanna. Scientists trace these quartzite plateaus back nearly 2 billion years, making them among the oldest geological formations on Earth, while indigenous Pemon myths speak of Roraima as the stump of a sacred tree that once brought forth all life. It is a landscape both forbidding and inviting, its vertical walls preserving ancient worlds above, while life flourishes below. Even in its rugged silence, Mount Roraima quietly reminds us how the world's mysteries can endure, patient and untamed, far beyond the reach of our everyday certainty. Zhangjiajie National Forest Park, a realm where ancient stone pillars rise like nature's own sentinels, reminding us of the silent power that endures through time and change. In the heart of Hunan Province, China, quartz sandstone columns soar more than 800 feet, or nearly 250 meters, piercing a mist thick with memory and possibility, while a soft green canopy stretches between them, dappling the light in shifting hues. Established as China's first national forest park in 1982, Zhangjiajie became a UNESCO World Heritage Site by celebrating both millennia-old geological processes and the delicate ecosystems they nurture. Standing here, one feels both awe and calm, as if the land itself is breathing, a connection between the individual and something far older. These ethereal spires evoke a sense of wonder, balancing the drama of the landscape with the gentle persistence of moss and wind. In places like this, where myth and earth intertwine, we are subtly invited to reflect on nature's quiet invitation to belong to the world's vast, ongoing story. Fernando de Noronha, an emerald dot adrift in the vastness of the Atlantic, this island stands as a testament to the rare harmony between wild nature and human care. On the shores of Pernambuco State in northeastern Brazil, rugged volcanic cliffs plunge dramatically into sapphire waters, while golden sand beaches slip gently into the waves, and spinner dolphins slice through the surf beneath the ever-watchful gaze of tropical seabirds. Once a strategic outpost claimed by Portuguese navigators in the early 16th century, Fernando de Noronha's winding stone fortifications and centuries-old chapels still linger as echoes of colonial ambition, transformed now into guardians for one of the world's most revered marine reserves. Standing here, with salty spray on your skin and jungle green pressing at your back, you feel both the abundance and the fragility of a paradise preserved, a world teetering between pristine solitude and the footprints of those who seek it. Solitude is softened by the hum of distant voices and the distant twinkle of fishermen's lanterns, a gentle reminder that even isolation is touched by connection. Here on Fernando de Noronha, The tides carry ancient stories and fragile hopes alike, leaving you to wonder what the world chooses to shelter and what it lets slip away.
Tsingy de Bemaraha. A wilderness of stone and silence, this place stands as a testament to nature's ability to shape wonder out of hardship. Rising above the sunburnt landscape of western Madagascar, the jagged limestone pinnacles, some soaring over 200 feet, or more than 60 meters, cast far-reaching shadows across a world where few have walked. For centuries, these razor-sharp formations protected endemic wildlife and local communities, with the Tsingy's labyrinthine paths serving both as refuge and barrier. In 2007, the reserve became a UNESCO World Heritage Site, anchoring Madagascar's rare biodiversity in the global consciousness. Standing here, it's easy to feel both dwarfed and uplifted, awed by the quiet persistence of nature and the gentle resilience of those who call this strange terrain home. In a land where sunlight filters through stone blades and roots cradle ancient secrets, contrast lingers fragility beside fortitude, isolation within connection. And as the breeze whispers across the sculpted rock, you sense the infinite ways wildness can survive, quietly echoing far beyond Madagascar's plains. Socotra Island. A world apart, Socotra is a sanctuary of solitude and survival, where nature's ancient designs quietly endure. Jagged limestone plateaus, turquoise shallows, and the surreal, umbrella-like silhouettes of dragon's blood trees shape the horizon of this Yemeni island, floating far from mainland chaos. For thousands of years, Socotra has drifted along the Indian Ocean, its ecosystem evolving in extraordinary isolation, so much so that over 1/3 of its plant life, including the legendary Dracaena cinnamomum, can be found nowhere else on Earth. Walking here, the air carries both salt and the quiet promise of survival against the odds, inviting a sense of wonder and smallness. There is hardship beneath every shade and bloom, yet resilience flourishes alongside fragility. In places like this, untouched and utterly unique, we're reminded of how vast and varied our world truly is, still holding mysteries amid its most remote corners. Zoji La Pass. A threshold between worlds, Zoji La is more than a mountain crossing. It is the fragile artery connecting life across the high Himalayas. Winding through stark, wind-scoured ridges above Ladakh in northern India, its narrow path is bordered by snowy cliffs, towering thousands of feet, nearly 4,000 meters over churning rivers and distant valleys brushed in shifting mist. For centuries, this pass has carried traders, monks, and armies, serving as the only reliable eastern gateway into Ladakh, and linking South Asia with the Silk Road beyond. Its name, meaning mountain pass of blizzards, quietly recalls the storms that have tested countless travelers. To stand here is to feel solitude cut by the hush of wind, yet also a pulse of ancient connection that survives in spite of nature's severity. Harshness and hope lie side by side. Winter's icy grip can isolate whole communities, while spring thaws revive the flow of people and promise. In a world divided by peaks and valleys, Zoji La endures a reminder that both hardship and possibility can thread through the narrowest of paths. Karakoram Highway, winding between impossibly steep rock faces, this route is often called the world's highest paved international road, embodying the timeless desire to connect distant cultures across vast obstacles. Scything through the Gilgit-Baltistan region of Pakistan, the highway reveals a sensory canvas, the emerald shimmer of the Hunza River below, terraced villages clinging to brown slopes, and glaciers tumbling down toward the narrow ribbon of asphalt. Originally built as a joint venture between Pakistan and China in the 1970s, its construction cost thousands of lives and hewed more than 800 miles, or about 1,300 kilometers, through mountains that had defied passage for centuries. Driving this road is a passage not just through space but through layers of memory, where every turn hints at trade caravans, ancient Silk Road travelers, and modern hopes. Here, serenity and peril ride side by side. Quiet streams flow beneath precarious scree.
Phuktal Monastery is built on a natural cave, creating a unique and spectacular landscape that few people are aware of. With a history spanning more than 2,500 years, it is one of the oldest monasteries in India, closely linked to the Tibetan Buddhism tradition. The monastery is located at an elevation of approximately 11,500 feet, 3,500 meters above sea level, standing out amidst the majestic Himalayan mountains. The system of canals that brings water from natural sources at Phuktal Monastery is an incredible engineering detail within the harsh environment of Ladakh. With its isolated location and stunning surrounding scenery, this place is not only a spiritual site, but also an ideal haven for nature-loving adventurers. Phuktal Monastery truly is a hidden gem among the magnificent peaks. Kibber Village is the highest village in India, situated at an elevation of approximately 14,200 feet, 4,328 meters, attracting nature enthusiasts. It is home to around 50 households living in an area of just about 2.5 square miles, 6.5 square kilometers, forming a close-knit community. In 1992, Kibber Village became a center for biodiversity research, renowned for rare animal species such as the snow leopard. Surprisingly, Kibber boasts a unique groundwater system that enables the village to sustain life in the arid environment. Moreover, with its mountainous landscapes and rich Buddhist religious culture, Kibber offers a tranquil space for those seeking the beauty of nature. It is also an ideal stop for those wishing to immerse themselves in the simple life of the high mountains. Monemvasia is an island and also an ancient city located on a large rock rising over 300 feet, 91 meters above sea level, creating a stunning backdrop. This place boasts a rich history, having once been an important trading center throughout the Byzantine period and is known as the Gibraltar of the East. The area of Monemvasia is approximately 0.87 square miles, 2.26 square kilometers, but it holds hundreds of years of history and ancient architecture within its bounds. A little-known detail is that Monemvasia consists of two parts: the upper part, which is home to residents, and the lower part, where a fishing village lies beside the sea. The highlights of Monemvasia include local products such as olive oil and wine, providing a unique cultural experience for visitors. These products are not only distinctive, but also reflect the wealth of the local culture. The majestic scenery and diverse culture of Monemvasia will undoubtedly leave a profound impression on anyone who sets foot here. Riomaggiore village is one of the oldest villages in the Socotra region, established in the 8th century. The village is renowned for its sturdy stone houses, which protect residents from storms at sea. The vineyards in Riomaggiore village have been recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, encompassing nearly 270 acres, 110 hectares. This area showcases sustainable farming methods that have been practiced for centuries. Every year, approximately 1.5 million tourists visit Riomaggiore village, making it one of the most popular destinations in Italy. This highlights the village's allure to travelers. Few people know that during World War II, Riomaggiore village served as a refuge for soldiers, with many remnants from that era still visible today. These elements are inseparable parts of the village's historical narrative. Finally, the natural beauty of Riomaggiore village is further expressed through the Sentiero Azzurro, a hiking trail that is approximately 7.5 miles, 12 kilometers long, offering visitors stunning landscapes and unique cultural experiences. Activities exploring this area always attract nature enthusiasts. Manarola, Italy, is not just a beautiful village, it is also tied to the legend of the mermaids. According to ancient tales from the 12th century, the locals believe that mysterious sea creatures helped protect the village from invading tribes. This myth reflects the community's profound faith in the power of nature. With an age of around 1,000 years, Manarola is one of the oldest villages in the Socotra region. Its ancient stone walls have stood the test of time, showcasing the agricultural and maritime culture of the local people since the 13th century. This area has been recognized by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site since 1997. Affirming the cultural and historical value it brings. Situated at an elevation of nearly 750 feet, 230 meters above sea level, Manarola is perched on steep terrain, offering a majestic view of the Mediterranean coastline. The village spans a total area of only approximately 1.5 acres, 0.61 hectares, contributing to its classic appearance that greatly impresses visitors. The narrow streets and the vibrant colors of the houses are its distinctive highlights. Surrounding Manarola, the marine ecosystem is incredibly rich, featuring gentle parrotfish and non-threatening sharks that often appear near the rocky shores and coral reefs. These conditions create an ideal place for diving and nature exploration, reflecting the biodiversity of the Mediterranean area, where humans and nature coexist harmoniously. Rocamadour became a renowned pilgrimage destination in the Middle Ages, attracting hundreds of thousands of pilgrims annually. They were drawn by the veneration of the Black Virgin Mary, known as Notre Dame de Rocamadour. This significant spiritual site continues to hold great meaning for many. The village's founding dates back to the 9th century, initiated by a hermit named Amador. His establishment of a monastic community paved the way for the construction of an impressive sanctuary built into the cliffs of the Alzou River Gorge. The architecture reflects the village's rich history and its religious significance. The sanctuary comprises more than 300 steps leading up the cliffside to various levels of chapels and buildings. This stunning structure showcases a vertical rise of about 1,500 feet. Visitors can appreciate the remarkable design and dedication involved in its construction. Rocamadour houses several holy relics, including the reputed relics of Saint Amador. These relics have been venerated for centuries and are believed to inspire miraculous healings among pilgrims. Their significance enhances the spiritual atmosphere of Rocamadour. Unique cultural heritage thrives in Rocamadour, particularly with the Fête de la Sainte Amador, celebrated every September. This event features processions and activities honoring the town's patron saint, showcasing the town's rich traditions and community spirit. It offers insight into the vibrant local culture.